JD's decking out in a lot of his girly stuff, and you know what? I just don't think I want to play anymore. I give up. 2 times experience is still running. Sweet. Good stuff, good stuff. But alright, so we've got a full private lobby here. We got Potato coming in as our sniper, Meaty's coming in as our scout, Darth as our heavy, Voodoo as our engineer, and moi as our soldier. I just want to do a grenade planting build. I mean, really? A grenade planting build is what got the channel started with these gameplay videos, and I haven't revisited it since, which is what, that was back at the end of March, beginning of April, and I recorded that in like January, so like, as far as my footage goes for grenade planting, it's been a day. It's been time, and we've learned a lot since then. So as far as my build goes, I'm going a little bit differently as far as most people's grenade builds go. Not crazy, but I just have cover boost on is really the only thing, because cover boost is love, cover boost is life. It works with every build, works with every family. If you take cover boost to dinner and with your parents, your parents will talk to you later and says, "Oh, she was fantastic. I loved her. She was such a charm to be around." And it was great. It was great. Alongside of that, you got your normal grenade planting build. So the key to this is just having resupply on and having resupply maxed. So resupply is basically every 15 seconds a grenade gets respawned in your inventory. Grenade damage, so a crap ton of damage ends up coming out from these bad boys. I don't know how many grenades I planted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 2 more that I can throw down on. 8. I'm running out of time though. And it's time to split.
Good spot for it.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, go. What else do I got on? Just grenade capacity and grenade plants, just so I can have as many grenades out at one time as I can. Oh, there we go. There we go. But yeah, the key to good grenade planting, and I think I might want to like dedicate a video to talking about it. And especially it's a good opportunity whenever I do finally get my soldier guide done, of course, which is taking, I don't know, like 9 months. The next step is just like helping people learn where exactly they want to plant. Now, given I'm also somebody that needs to learn this myself, there's speedrunning tactics, but then there's just general getting a good amount of multi-kills. Like, we're not really doing any form of speedrun here, just like making it work, planting as far as that's concerned. And it's tricky, it's a bit tough. I don't think I'm gonna be too overly aggressive with planting on the opposite side. I will probably start trying to emphasize the center strip a little bit more, though. There's a lot of stuff that ends up spawning here. Just start talking in acronyms. Oh, gosh. I do so badly with acronyms, man. Like, someone will come in, it's like, "Hey, man, did you play KH 1.5/2.5 FIM with BBS DLC FTW, right?" And I'm like, that's a bunch of letters. Mm-hmm. Don't know what any of it means. It's speaking in a different tongue to me. And there's so many acronyms out there, and it throws me off. So I'm trying to think of like, oh, I saw on the Gears forums. Now this was a while back. Like this was maybe like a year and a half back or something like that. And I was like, I thought I was really gonna want to get involved with the forums, and I just quite frankly don't have enough time for it. Where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna learn this, and people were talking about Horde, and it's like, yo, do you have, I'm gonna get ASD, ASC, CB, ARC, oh, I'm not even abbreviating them right, but it's just like, someone was trying to describe out a build for like a soldier, and it was an assault rifle build, but I didn't even think of that, but I was just like, what on earth are they even saying? What they were saying was assault rifle capacity, assault rifle damage, assault rifle accuracy, and all this stuff, but I just...
Now I back away.
And now I back away. That's kind of what happened with the forums. Very accurate, JD. Dude, it's been so long since I played as JD. I'm glad Cock Couple decided to coerce me on this. Especially Outsider JD's just like... He's just a chill farm boy, man. I dig his outfit. And it looks like it's really comfy. Like, I would be down for wearing an outfit like this. That could have been bad. But alright, all is going smoothly. And Slab is a pretty good map when it comes to grenade planting. And one that I haven't gone to in a while, so I'm welcoming it with open arms. Because what we've done a metric crap ton of like security, rust lung. I'm still traumatized from the tracker ball with Rustlong. We got it so much. Given we had the Slab in Tracker Ball as well, but it's just like, I feel, oh god, we didn't get it as much. Oh god, cover boost. We're fine, we're fine. We're good, we're dandelions. No, not again. Ah. Cover boost, save me. We're chilling. We're chilling. And that's why, in a nutshell, I love cover boost. Swarm leader in Gears 5. Although I haven't said it, but I've already heard that, but I'd be down for that as a possible turn. We had a big conversation about that earlier today when we're Kingdom Heartsing it up, talking about Kate being the lead role of Gears 5, and I'm so for it. I'm so for that idea. I thought Kate was so much more interesting than JD in the story, is in Gears 4, but like I think even breaking it up, if they do one game dedicated, to Kate and then the next one be a little bit more on JD's side and balance it out, I think that'll be fun. I mean, it worked out in Uncharted's favor back in the day. Now, given Uncharted always had a main character, they always had Nathan Drake there, but who you were with really determined out the story. So like Uncharted 1 was kind of the building the relationship of Nate and Elena. Second one was talking about, like, you know, it was about Nate straying away and you find Chloe and Harry in them. Uncharted 3 about Sully. Uncharted 4 being more about the Drake brothers and stuff. Like it worked. I think they could pan that out. Your favorite emote from you, Faceless? I honestly might give it to that first one. Like I really did. It's very clear, easy to see. It looks good. I like it. I would give it to the flaming horse emote, but it's a little bit harder to see on a smaller screen. Is the only thing I'd have to say about that. But I wouldn't. I mean, not that like it's anything to feel bad about. It's just like it's harder to see. My Cherry 5 High, the tier 3 emote that I have currently, has that same issue, and that was something that Khan really helped me out with. He's like, hey man, you might want to like, is it okay if I do it like this so it's easier to see when it's smaller? It's what's nice. Yo, Zero coming in with a 27 biddies and taking the lead for the month. What's going on, man? How you doing today? I appreciate it. Also, Darth, be careful when you run out early into waves. These are how deaths happen. We get a little bit yucky. Boom! There we go. There we go. There we go. What's going on, Zero? How you be, man? It is wild though, considering we've just on Friday was the end of the bit war, and now it's like we're back down to scraps. But it's good. It's the rebuilding. We don't have to have as high of stakes. I was gonna say no one's coming for me.
Decoy destroyed.
Come here.
Heavy mark.
I honestly, there's so much up in the air that I really don't even want to make a guess for the sake of either being wrong or like, or worse, being right. Like, I think the trailer that we saw from Gears 5 was enough of a twist on what I was already expecting that I'm like, all right, I'm open for whatever. Whatever you guys got, I trust that it's in your hands. Like you've convinced me that I am faithful, and I'm just not gonna guess. Actually, I might do a little bit of guessing just for fun. But like, I have a feeling they're trying to develop a new queen through Kate, and that's where they're trying to do through Reyna, and I'm wondering at what level of success they're going to get in that. I guess that's what I'm really wondering, and what I'm really excited to see, and how that really pans out. Oh, I need to plant stuff. Yeah, and then there's Gear 6. Whatever ends up like continuing to flush it out, and like it's interesting what the possibilities are going to be, man. It's really cool. I'm really excited for it. I'm sorry, but I'm looking for more grenades, and I'm a piece of work. How many grenades do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. These I've had planted for a while, and nobody's coming down that avenue. So maybe the boss will do a favor for me. You want to do a favor for Papa JD? Then Gears 4 remastered. Wait, don't we have to get Gears 2 and 3 remastered first? Oh, there we go. Taking out pouncers. Nice. Oh, we got this guy berserked. Nice. Go ahead. Shoot me. Come on, Jaws. Bite me. You think I give a crap? Yeah, that's right. That's right. You fall over and you die. Give up. Sorry, that's not nice. I just, you know, Sentinels have a special spot, and whenever I have cover boost on, I feel like nothing on Earth can harm me. Oh god, except for those, they can harm me a little bit. They definitely stink. Darth is dead. I'm gonna probably have to migrate over here soon and try and help out. Oh! And my grenade did not get to go off. I'm just gonna keep trying to back up, and hopefully I can get through. I might need to detonate myself. Meaty! Meaty! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Oh, heroes! Let me be your hero. It's okay. I got him from here. He got a lucky boom shot on me. Meaty! Oh god, he's so dead. That is a dead boy.
Sentry deployed.
Throw down.
I'm gonna go ahead and trust that the Snatcher's dead, because I haven't heard him in a while. It definitely seems like a dead boy. I gotta watch this piece of cover because they can hop right over. 2 enemies left. All right, I'm gonna go for it. 1 dead eye left. I think we can make this. Meaty! Oh boy! Don't toss. Don't toss. Meaty, I'm getting you back in. Don't you worry. Go. Double whatever you can.
Come on, you're okay.
Godspeed. Vessel of the Meaties. I'm still sad though that, speaking of Gears Remastered, it's like they did say like, no, we're not working on Gears 2 Remastered. Oh, come on, please. Could you though? Like, at some point, I mean, Gears 5 takes priority, no doubt. But like, I hope they remaster them and put them all in the Windows Store and make them so they're crossplay as well. That would open up the avenue for just us to explore all the different games, all the and just get people more involved with the story and everything like that. I think it'd be great. Or heck, we see where what, Modern Warfare 2 just went backwards compatible on Xbox, and the amount of people that just jump back into it for even just the nostalgia boners, it does work. It works. Level 23. Seeing the experience jump like that is just a warm-hearted feeling. It's nice. It's nice, warm, and very hearty. Okay, so again, these grenades are just sitting here. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and plant them to death in this hallway. Most enemies are spawning in here, and this is where a lot of them need to die. Like just in this middle area right here. So I'm gonna spam up this side. Or just spam up this little area, and I'm gonna try and overplant here. There we go. One's blown up.
Better remember that's here.
Okay, good, good, good. So that clears out that whole hallway. Like, literally nothing went through there. And I know I'm using literally like a typical millennial, but literally nothing moved through there.
Time's up. Here they come.
Righty, right, right. That's one of the biggest things. Oh, whoa. That's one of the biggest things I noticed going back to, like, I watched some Gears 3 footage, just kind of like reminiscing, and like, man, people are saying how much better Gears 3 was than Gears 4, and I'm like, is that really the case? And I went and watched it, and I watched the footage of the roadie running, and I'm like, oh my god, that's what we dealt with? That was what we tolerated?
How does that feel?
Like, Coalition moving the camera out a little bit and getting the roadie run nice and smooth, like, there's no going back from that. See, they changed things forever. There's no going back. Also, I need to tone down my volume a little bit. Like, when I'm talking over my own, like, the gameplay sounds from my speakers. But yeah, they definitely will have to bring, like, if they could just bring the Gears 4 roadie running mechanic to, like, a Gears 1, 2, 3 and Judgment remastered, oh, that'd be nice. That'd be real nice. I'd be right behind that. How am I doing kill? I got a few more kills than most people. That I have a few. I'm trying a little bit hard. Yo, what's going on, Xenon? How you doing today? And Yellowstoner, if you're heading out, man, you have yourself a good evening. I appreciate you stopping in. Thanks for the biddies. I appreciate it, man. Right, yeah. The online issues make it an issue, and I really do think that when it comes down to it, like, I think the Coalition could do a pretty good job with Gears 5 with doing a lot more live balances and stuff like that. Like, we have a lot of people, you know, oh no, this weapon's overpowered, oh no, this weapon's overpowered, oh man, the shotgun doesn't feel right, and just keep tuning it and working it. At least I think that'd be a good idea if like, listening to the community's issues with the shotgun and everything like that. I mean, I come from Smite, where in Smite, they would change things just because. And I got really used to that. Oh god, I was gonna say, please don't let him saw me in half. Here, I'll go for the farther boy since I'm farther away. There we go. And that's teamwork right there. But like, in Smite, it like, given there's the conspiracy out there that like some gods got, it's definitely just a conspiracy, right? Where some gods, if they were going to get a really kick-ass skin coming their way, they would get really coincidentally buffed to be really, really strong. Core needs to go to competitive. No doubt, no doubt. Even there, I do think there's some balance issues that could go on. Or at least I see the amount of people that are really unhappy and really complaining about the Lancer as of late, and quite frankly, I don't know. I keep thinking this over in my head, and I'm speaking it out early. It's an immature thought, but like, part of me really goes, go ahead and nerf it. I'll still use it. I've always been a Lancer boy since, like, other than in Gears 1 times when I was really trying to make like sniper shoddy montages back in the day. I've always traditionally been a Lancer boy. Love the gun. 5-stack Lancers. Right. It sucks. It just, I guess maybe then, if it's a full team Lancering, I mean, the best thing I can say is like, if there isn't enough counterplay built in. So like, I know I've seen it on a few maps like Security, or I've seen it on maps like the Slab, for example, where people just like, you get vantage points and everybody sticks to a 5-star formation. What I think though, I'm like, man, it seems like if I were playing, I would try and think of how to outsmart them and take out one person and start a domino effect. At least that's what comes to mind for me. And maybe this is harder, like way harder said than done, or wait, way harder done than said, or easier said than done, I guess is the normal phrase. But I'm like, okay, so like, for example, if they're all guarding the hill, or you've got 2-3 people guarding the hill on the enemy team, and then the rest are going to be doing what? They're going to guard a power weapon or two. Get 5 people to 5-man rush the power weapon, kill those 2 off, get the power weapon, or at least get it out of their hands, then use that same team to really start pushing towards the hill, something like that. But maybe, again, I'm talking it out. I haven't practiced it, especially since I haven't played Versus in quite some time. If the counter plays too hard though, that's where I think that some nerfing needs to come into play. Oh crap! Oh crap! Yo! Here, back up! We got too many people on one side. Here, I'll take out the Guardian. There we go. 3 enemies left. We're all safe. We're all good. It's okay. Papa Soldier's gonna be all right. Probably won't be around stream for a while. Oh man, what's up? Talk to me. I'm doing well though. I'm doing really well. I'm sorry to hear that. There we go. I probably should have saved that. Ron, be ready. You just got to catch me online. I don't know why everybody was on left. I'm like, this is my side. I don't understand. There was a lot of enemies over here, so maybe they migrated to assist, but like, I had it. I was good. I definitely do notice though, call a couple, like, as far as, I notice I have a lot easier time being positive about Gears from the Horde perspective. Like, I notice it is a substantially different ball field. Because I'm like, yeah, I wish we had more updates. I wish we could get more variety of things. But like, as far as the core mechanics, we're doing good. We're fine. I keep finding new challenges to try out and new things, new adversities to throw in my face. I'm doing fine. And I'm like, that's so different from the Versus scene.
Time's up.
There was no one on my side. Just keep moving back and forth in that case. Never see a cherry rage. Oh, aha! But you've missed them. I've had them. They've happened. Wait, was it last Monday or was it the Monday before that? I think it was the Monday before that. I had a rough stream. Or like I had a moment.
Got it.
someone was starting to talk bad about the players that we were with, and they did a few things were done, and it set me off, and I, like, you know, band hammers got swung, crushed into people's skulls, full Mjolnir style. Like, it was ugly. They happen. It's just exceedingly rare, which is why, and I understood myself. I knew I wanted to do something on Twitch or like with content creation with a co-op game, because I rage so much less. I might get upset in the moment, like, damn, we didn't beat it. But then, like, give me an hour, and I'll just be sitting there trying to strategize and trying to think out stuff. Co-op does it for me, man. Versus, like, so I really can't control those times whenever, like, if I just simply cannot stop somebody from camping in a corner on Call of Duty or, like, in Gears or something like that. Like, there's just something that I cannot do anything about. This game, though, in Horde, I can do stuff. I can work too. Sometimes it's just, man, you got outplayed and there's not a whole lot I can do. Is what it feels like. Now, of course, there's always something I can do. Keep training, keep getting better, work on your movement. I shouldn't have taken that kill. We don't play Horde. I know. I am aware. Not many Horde boys around. It's okay. It's okay. Somewhat depressed lately? Well, hey, Xenon, if you do need someone to talk about it with, I mean, although, actually, like, I offer my hand just, like, as a voice to talk to, for reals. Like, I know I'm not great at consulting with people and, like, trying to improve people's moods. Because then it ends up just being me being, like, a self-inflating contest. Because, basically, like, I got out of my depression from just, like, everything panning out and everything working out. And these Gears videos that I upload were a part of that, big part of that. Like, it magically clicked off for me as far as depression, and I really can't. I'm not a great person to give advice to, but I can at least be an ear to listen to if you ever do need to talk about that, man. Twitter hit you up? My door's always open. I'm always looking for more people to play Horde with, always looking for more people to stack into matches. I'm more than happy to help. Although I do feel bad I haven't played Versus in a while, and I definitely feel rust. I haven't played any Versus in a while, but I can already feel the rust forming and building. Last time it was a mild bit of salt. I was bummed that we were doing qualifier matches and we lost the last 2 matches by hairs each time. Like, both were really close, really good matches, so I wasn't that mad about the loss itself, but just that, damn, I went from having like a perfect record. And it was really, like, again, the matches weren't anything to be upset with. Everybody played great on both sides. Like, they just ended up playing a little bit better. They had a little bit better team grouping on the hill. They had a little bit more objective-oriented. Like, they ended up getting a few better shots on us, like, and got a few multi-kills, cleared us a couple more times, whenever we can only clear, like, 3 or 4 of them at any given moment. These things, they happen. I guess that's also where I really like the Gears. Like, I like the Gears community just because I know the Versus pretty well, and I can sit there and watch it and really analyze it, and, like, I can do my part with Versus, but I have my home in Horde.
Got a Scion.
Ugh!
Last one.
Meaty, all you, bud. I need ammo. Okay. I'm gonna steal one of these weapons lockers if I may be so rude. Actually, no, I don't want to, because everybody's using them. Let's go ahead and just throw this on here. Okay, it's gonna be a slow regen. At that point, I might as well just get an ammo box. Might be getting Gears 4. Hey, welcome in.
That'll work.
Hey, if you want to play Horde with me, man, the invites always there, always there. As I just said. Although I don't. So, Cog, for me, I don't put Gears up there as a high-ranking rage game for me. At least in comparison to what I was on, like, my most rage-intensive game, bar freaking none. Like, everything will always come mild sauce in comparison, Smite. Smite, I raged at. The people always were like, you always had just the whiny, complaining, angry people, and they sit there and spam the built-in voice commands and everything like that. I always thought that people on Smite were the worst. Followed by probably like Team Fortress 2 people, followed by Call of Duty Black Ops 1 I always raged at. I'm trying to think. I think there's another game in there, and I can't think of what it is.
Sentry repaired.
Uncharted was a bit annoying. Nah. I think I'd probably put Gears over Uncharted. Uncharted had like its own annoyances, no doubt, but like I don't know if I put it that much. Wait, was that was a boss wave? Where was the boss?
Time's up. They're coming.
Hello? I didn't even see it. I haven't seen a boss at all. This is sad. And yo, what's good, Fane? How you doing today, man? Ooh, give me that quint though. I didn't even see a boss. That just means Darth on his side's doing really well.
Sentry deployed.
He's serving up kills hot and fresh. You killed it? Well, nice job, man. I didn't even see it.
Not enough room.
I was like, wait, I looked at him like wave 11. I'm like, wait, when did the boss wave happen? I didn't even see it. I wasn't paying attention. I like bosses. I like dogs. God. Grenade damage, baby. Snatchers are your weaker boys these days, no doubt. Play with the now. Actually, pump the brakes on that though. Like, it's not high up there, but I did used to rage at it. Gears 1, whenever I was like, I mean, whenever I was a teenager, like everybody went through their moody teenager phases, right? Or at least I did. It did make me rage a decent bit. But just in comparison to other games, like nothing beats Smite, and just the like, I mean, heck, I nearly broke my wait, was it my right pinky knuckle from the rage. Like that, it got ugly, man. Smite always will take that top rank as like my most rage-inducing game. Whenever I will still say to this day, it made me a worse human being by playing it. And that's not to be a detractor of Smite itself. The game has great mechanics. It's got some really cool features about it. It's a good game, apart from some pretty poor business practices in the later days. My God, it made me rage though. What's going on, Hui? How you doing today? Gran Turismo. Lag never really bothered me all that much. Like when it came to lag, I'm just like, I can't control it. I would be annoyed at like Comcast. Or like, I'd be annoyed at like my internet provider, but that was it for me. Ooh. Potato got you? Here, I'll help you guys out. Never mind, you guys already got it taken care of.
Turret deployed.
Doing good, everybody. Doing well. We're talking about rage in video games. That's where it's like, I guess, although like I guess what helps me with Gears 4 is that I am streaming it. Whenever I'm streaming it, I'm more prone to identify my anger and address it and take care of it, versus when I'm offline, it kind of gets let loose a bit more. So like the stream has probably been the bigger thing that's helped me out with Gears 4. And just getting older and getting more mature. So like, you know, my favorite comeback whenever you get people that are like teabagging you, or they use they do the long pistol execution on you and stuff. I'm just like, man, it's okay. This is the happiest moment of their life. Like, this is what they're living up for, is just taunting people on Gears 4. That's what gets them off the best. So I'm like, you know what? From that perspective, that's okay. It's whatever. Play was Aeon. Really, Aeon. I never played it, but I have it. My dad used to own a detail shop, and he found it in a car, and I installed it, and then I never got into it because then I got just like mad addicted to Guild Wars 1 at that point. Like the MMO, right? And like the cover is a girl with like big friggin' wings on her back and stuff. I could be high. I could be wrong. Oh God, I haven't planted anything. Oh no. Oh, hey there, Delilah. What's it like when you don't plan anything and you're kind of being stupid? When you're not paying attention, you're gonna die. Unless I really just go use my cover burst. Cover boost! Cover boost! Oh God! Yep, I deserve that. I deserve that. See? Straight up. With Horde, I realize, gee, Cherry, where did you go wrong there? Where did you die? Well, let me tell you. It may be a little bit more obvious than you think. I ran out right at the end of curfew, I stayed out past curfew, and I died. Quick and nimble indeed. That's true too, having people you can talk with, like, that was part of my breakdown in March. Like, I remember I was playing Horde, and I couldn't think of things to talk about, and nobody was sitting there talking with me, and like, that was a small little element in me losing my stuff, losing my marbles, and I was just like, I can't do this anymore, and yeah. And that's why I thought I was done with Gears, and then I uploaded that video, and the grenade planting video, and that made all the difference in the world. Fitting if I talk about it in this video, because this is kind of like me revisiting a grenade planting build for the first time since that video, so like, yeah, welcome in. NC West. Yeah, I know NC West. American company that runs the game has some anybody that goes pay to win, like where it really directly influences gameplay, that's rough. That's never the right way to go. Pay to look fabulous, on the other hand, whatever, fine. All okay for that. At least from my perspective, I think that's fine. If it's non-essential and like, although actually, you know what is a better way to say that? Pay to be fabulous is one good that I think is fine when it comes to microtransactions. However, when it replaces improving gameplay, that's a whole nother statement entirely. And gee, Cherry, why do you keep wrapping around a smite? Well, see, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Whenever there's so many imbalance issues currently, or not currently, well, maybe currently. I don't pay attention to the balancing as much as I used to. But it was a pretty big problem where some gods were stupidly overpowered and nothing was being done for it. And instead, Smite was getting tons of really high-end, flashy, great-looking skins and stuff like that. That's when things are jacked. Or actually, you know what? The good term that's coming out more nowadays? That's whack. I like it. I like that term. Whenever there's so many imbalanced issues with Smite, and then they just they're focusing so much more on the skins rather than the balance changes. When the balance changes of the patch notes would take like 10 to 15 minutes of the show, and then the skin show would be another 45 minutes. Like, that's when it's whack! Ever thought of trying out Rainbow Six? I've debated it. Like, honestly, everything around Rainbow Six is awesome. Like, I really freaking love the concept of everything I see with that game. Other than the gameplay is just not what, like, I suck at that gameplay. Cherry, you've never played it before. I've watched enough of it. I know I suck. It's because it's a lot of the, it's quick deaths. It's very similar to, like, I suck at Call of Duty. I suck at Battlefield. I suck at, Rainbow Six Siege. I suck at, what's that other game? There's another first-person shooter in there that I'm not including in the bunch. Battlefield, Call of Duty, like reaction-based shooters where it's like, it's a lot faster, gunplay and stuff like that. And as well, being in first person, I tend to be a bit worse with. Over, Gears of War, Uncharted, Last of Us, I really do well with third-person shooters. Like, I handle it better. I can out-dodge and outplay people and stuff. In the grand scheme of things. Of course, I'll have people that, like, you know, oh, I'll put your money where your mouth is on that, and you will succeed. But I do better with this. I have, like, a better comfort level with it. But, man, Rainbow Six Siege is doing a lot right, though. They're doing so much right. Like, the game just has my undying respect from everything I've heard from, I've heard from a lot of fan bases, or like from a lot of the fans, as well as then just like, I have a few friends that stream it every once in a while. Oh, hey, you're dying. And really, it's just like, they're doing well. It has some really good points to it. I hope more companies look to Rainbow Six Siege for precedence. Yep. We'll see, man. We'll see. I think as far as my streaming life is concerned right now for games I'm going to dedicate myself to, I've got Gears that's going to be a mainstay for quite some time because we built a home here, we built a community, and the community has been treating me pretty good. Then I'm looking for a secondary game. Killing Floor 2 is pretty fun, and I enjoy it for what it is. I'm going to be looking to jump on the bandwagon on a new game at some point and really just... Like, I wish I would have been here for the initial launch of Gears 4 and did this exact same thing, but I wasn't thinking... the mentality wasn't the same for me. I was just a different person, different thought process, and everything like that. Monster Hunter World, again, new game. And again, and not actually not the same thing. I didn't have fun with Monster Hunter World's gameplay. Now, given I should probably test it out and try it out now that it's out of beta. Like, I did the beta, and it was another one of those, like, Destiny did this for me, Sea of Thieves did this for me, and Monster Hunter World did this for me, where the beta was enough to fulfill me on the gameplay that I didn't feel like I wanted to get the full game, and that's savage. And especially, like, it's really cool to see that Capcom made Monster Hunter World the #1 game they've ever sold. Like, that's freaking dope. Congrats for them, like, killing it. And I think the game does deserve it. I just didn't have fun with it. I think something about it. Perhaps it was like, maybe I wanted it to be a little bit more like Dark Souls than what it was. And like, maybe like the fact that the fights took like a really long time that I wasn't crazy about. Like, I need to sit down and really think out why I wasn't crazy about that game, though. I need to think it through. It was 5 minutes of skills and 3 hours of cosmetics and AI. Oh, ew. That's nasty, man. That's so nasty. Also, are we on a boss wave? We're on a boss wave. I wonder if they'll ever show up on my side. No bosses love me. Rhythm, we've only done this one. We've just been doing this one match. I've been grenade planting like crazy. I ran out and died like an idiot at one point, and we're just crushing it. We're crushing it right now. Things are going really well. Dive, dive, dive. Enraged DBs are dangerous. Ooh, 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 opportunities. They reek. That's it. Reek. Wait, really? I didn't get any kills. There we go. There we go. Give me that quad. It's tough to get in. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I've gotten into Monster Hunter a little bit back in the day. Oh, this guy's gonna hop over. I gotta dive. Yep. I'll take the fall for that just so I get revived here in a hot second, right? Nope, unless everybody left. Never mind. Thank you, Meaty. Thank you, Meaty. Like, I played a bit of a Monster Hunter game that was on a PSP. I really do love the scale and the grandeur of the enemies and stuff. The different classes and everything's really cool, and visually it is great. It was something about just how long the fights took, and just like, I was like, man, if this could just feel a little bit closer to Dark Souls, which is where I think Dauntless is trying to come in and be that role. But that's not really fitting the bill for me either. And I think a lot of that is also stemming from, I think I really want a class-based game that's on par with like how I felt doing co-op in Guild Wars 1. Part of the reason why I do love Gears of War 4 and the Horde mode here is the class system. And just like, I like games that keep people to a pretty strong mold, and having all those molds work together really does something for me. I'm not saying that Monster Hunter World doesn't have that, because quite frankly, I don't know. I need to go and keep watching them. Black Ops 3 or Rainbow Six. Black Ops, I feel like if I got back into Call of Duty, I mean, I don't think it would be much for me to just get back into the swing of things. For me, I think it was, when it came to Black Ops, it was just the reaction shooting that I've never been good at. I mean, like, I played a lot of Call of Duty in my time. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2. Well, Modern Warfare 2 was the one I did the least, just for reasons of circumstance. Black Ops 1 I probably had like 200, 300 hours on. COD 4 probably in the same ballpark. Black Ops 2 actually in the same ballpark. Advanced Warfare. Ghosts, even though I really didn't enjoy Ghosts. Reluctantly, I put in about the same amount of hours. It's like, I have experience in Call of Duty. It's just like, I was never good at the speed shooting and just getting like really good at like, oh hey, identifying an enemy right off the bat and just unloading. To be fair, never really camped. I'm always an anti-camper. Never believe in the stuff. And I'm just gonna try and. There we go. Got you. And all right, nice job. Whoever went for the revive there, good on you. Good on you. There's bad on you, and then there's good on you. But yeah, there's something about like these cover-based games, man. They, like ever since Gears 1, man, they just worked with me. Something just really jived. So like whenever Gears 1 came out and I started playing the multiplayer there and I tried hard on it and everything, then I started breaking away from Gears and I started playing Uncharted and that did really well. Then The Last of Us was that as well. Like it just, a lot of these games just panned out for me. I've never had CenturyLink, but I've heard it's awful. You have my sympathies. I am so sorry.
That's fine.
Oh, should I have not done that? Ah, I'm the guy that's taking final kills because my greed just consumes. It consumes and it entrances us all. And I really want to figure out why this controller won't stop vibrating. CenturyLink, I don't know where all CenturyLink is. Actually, come to think of it. I've heard of it, just, I mean, whenever you work at Best Buy, you hear all these things. I don't know what to do. Oof. Oof.
A little surprise.
But yeah, like there's definitely whenever like I've had people throughout time suggest like, hey, you should get into like, you know, you should get into Fortnite, you should get into PUBG, you should get into Monster Hunters, Rainbow Six Siege, like all this stuff. For me, I think a lot of it right now is like a life goal of mine. In the life of CherryQuench, what I'm aiming to do, I definitely want to get into a brand new game and just play and just get really good at it. I know that I'm good at particular games really on in their life cycle. Like, I always talk this up because I really think I was good at it. The Last of Us multiplayer, which, oh, The Last of Us had multiplayer? Yes, it did. And it was very good. Whenever that first came out, they had, like, so, if you never played it, though, I'm not going to really go into detail on it, other than it was a, think of, like, Gears' execution mode of sorts, is, like, the best I can say. Or kind of like an off-brand version of Team Deathmatch nowadays. They had a few different modes like that. Stealth was really heavily emphasized in The Last of Us. I would run loops around people. And you can do this backstab where you just slit their throat, which is pretty dope. And it was called a shiv kill, because you crafted a little shiv, stab them in the neck. I could walk around people and, like, I could mentally toy with them whenever the game first came out, because people didn't know what they're doing, and I could take advantage of people really well back then. It was so satisfying. That's why if you look up CherryQuench, you might see a shiv montage. I'm still proud of that montage. It's a damn fine montage. I'm still proud of that thing. Yes, there is an Anthony. I think there's an Anthony and a Ben in here, actually, Rhythm. I do like fighters, but I actually talked about this Friday. I get really salty at other people with fighters. No, like if I found one that I really like and I really wanted to train at, I could probably get into them decent enough. And as well, like, man, imagine if I got to a high enough level that I played on Evo. Nah, crap. I tried to sneak. Say the closest I ever really got to that was like, I was playing a small bit of ranked in Injustice Gods Among Us, the first one, and Street Fighter 4 I did a decent bit with.
This'll work.
Dragon Ball Fighters, never really played. Wasn't big into Dragon Ball whenever I was a kid. And I know I'm being like a naysayer right now, and I hate that. I played a little bit of Dragon Ball games back in the day, and they were fun, just never played a ton of them. My main, if I picked my main fighting games, my main ones were Street Fighter, crap, I'm losing my train of thought. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and Injustice would probably be my main three. Throw out an honorable mention for Tekken. Never did anything online with Tekken, though. I just played, the best that I did was, there was, I guess it was basically supposed to be, it was an in-betweener between Tekken 6 and 7, I think. Or, no, it had to be Tekken 5 and 6. Like, right after Tekken 5, there was like a branch-off version of Tekken 5. This is right. On PSP, and I would, like, I just kept ranking up my characters against AI to, like, super high levels. Playing as what, like, I'm trying to remember people's names, though. Played a good bit of Brian, Barong, a bit of Eddie Gordo, but there was newer characters, and I can't think of what their names were. Day by Daylight, love the concept, just never got into it a whole bunch. But again, like I reiterate, I want to get into a brand new game as far as the game that I'm going to dedicate, like the second game that I dedicate myself to. I'm I don't want to go into a game that already is like really well developed, I guess is what it comes out to. That sounds weird, I know. And if I had to really think out the reason why, I think a lot of it comes from me being able to give versus me taking. So like, for example, with Payday 2 and Killing Floor 2, all I'm really doing with those games is just taking what I learned from other players and other people, because everybody is currently more experienced than me in those games. Everybody that is really in the community is more experienced in Payday than me. Everybody's more experienced in Killing Floor 2 than me. Oh god, I'm stupid. But nobody's more experienced than me in Gears!
Alright, there you go. Decoy repaired.
I'm so stupid. I thought we were down to numbers for some stupid reason. I don't know why. But hey, I needed to get my grenades back, and of course, I don't think he got me. just kill everybody. I'll be back in whenever. Okay, cool. I might pop back in. Good, good. Pretty much it's 2D Tekken or Skullgirls with Dragon Ball characters. I can get behind that. Oh, and I played a good bit of Soul Calibur back in the day. I keep forgetting about Soul Calibur. I knew there was another one, though. Which, wait, who would I mainly play in that? Talim. Which they did announce her in Soul Calibur 6, and I'm psyched for that.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, I think I want to, wait, did I finish off the reasons why? But yeah, like, I'm looking up all these guides and everything to help me out with getting better at Killing Floor 2. Same thing that I did with, Payday 2 as well. A lot of 2s. And it's a lot of, like, I can't find anything that I can give to the community because I feel like it's already been given. Gears really works for me because well, one, I have the history of this game. And two, I really learned everything on my own, and I really didn't get like a crap ton of advice from like videos or guides. I got a lot of my guidance from like Grouch early on, and from like other players that we played with, just from like a monkey see, monkey do. And I'm able to theory craft and work myself, I think is what really makes Gears work for me, and I want to find another game that I can do that with. Killing Floor 2, like, I really love the game. It's really fun. But at the end of the day, I'm just taking everybody's advice because I don't know any better. Whereas somebody can tell me about a build, and I can, nowadays, I can see exactly why I would, or why somebody would like the build that they go, and why it's good or bad, and if I should try it or not, and stuff like that. Like, I can theory craft. That's the word for it. The buzzword. I can theory craft horde builds. Even though it's not as meaningful as, like, say, theory crafting in a MOBA, where, you know, it's on the line for a bunch of money, but hey, it's theory crafting for Horde, man. It works for me. Trying to get you, bro. Oh, don't worry about picking me up, man. If I get down, it's because I'm stupid. Don't worry about me. It's my own fault. And Meaty will be the boy to pick me up, because he's right here. He's here for me. That's definitely one that I'm keeping my strong eye on. Red Dead Redemption 2. We'll see. I heard it's going to be a battle royale, which I'm not as crazy about, but I think there's going to be more to it than just that. Like, there's got to be. There's no way it's just going to be a BR. Especially when Rockstar really knows how to print money, and if that's the case, if they just go that, then man, they must be out of toner or something. Gotta hit up Staples here soon. Not a sponsor. But Staples, if you did want to be a sponsor, I got plenty of stuff I could buy from you. And I could go for having discounts, and I could shout out Staples, I guess. Like, we can do that, right? That'd be cool. Ooh, I wonder how many things they can print.
Sentry reloaded.
Sorry, I'm getting on it. My brain's going on a tangent. But yeah, Red Dead's looking really good. I'm really digging it. The only thing I'm upset about is somebody beat me to the punch of a video that I wanted to make for Red Dead 2. And I should probably just have it everywhere and be like, this is my video. They made it shot for shot, like, just as I would have. I was preparing to make this video whenever I could make my own gameplay footage. But alas, that didn't happen, and instead this person made the video I was trying to make from the gameplay footage that was released from Rockstar. And I'm like, I had a moment of just like, I'm an idiot. What was I thinking? You've been napping in my stream the whole time? Well, hey, welcome. I'm glad you're squatting in my stream. Blessed. But I hope you had a good wait, how It's about 4 hours since you last talked. Yeah, it's good nap, good nap. That's interesting whenever I stream longer periods that does happen. Someone's like, I remember whenever I was streaming late at night and I'd stream for like 7-8 hours. And people would be like, all right, I'm going to bed. Hey, dude, enjoy your stream. I'm going to bed. Have a good night. And people would fall asleep and then they'd wake up. Oh, good morning. How's it going? I'm still going. Same thing. Day hasn't changed for me. No, none taken, man. None taken. I fall asleep to streams all the time. And I know I'm boring as crap. I get it, Phenomenal. I get it. You hate me. I see how it is.
Yeah, all right, there you go. Water repair.
No, you hate me. I know how it goes.
Sentry
I know.
reloaded.
Nah, it's all good, man.
Fortification repair.
But yeah, I've fallen asleep in many entertaining people's streams. There's just some people that are particularly good at making it hard to fall asleep to. Which, honestly, is a good thing if you can make people fall asleep. Like, you know, you get really good viewer retention then.
Fire in the hole.
Unless people turn off their TVs or whatever stupid crap. Like, I just let my TV, I put it on sleep mode and, like, it'll fall asleep, but it'll turn off whenever I'm, like, completely halfway up the mountain as far as Dreamland goes. I just tolerate you. I can take that. I tolerate the crap out of you as well.
Come on, you through? What are you doing? Frag out.
Be a night streamer. I mean, I used to be. You were here for that. Yeah, I used to stream at night up until like 3 in the morning. Whenever I first left Best Buy, that used to be my main. It used to be my main schedule. I knew I didn't want it though. I knew I wanted to stream during the day and have like my evenings to myself, and that's where I've really got it worked out to a fine compromise of like not being on so early that like nobody gets to see me because they're at school and work, but on like. But not on too late that I can't have my evenings, and that was this is where I'm really happy with my schedule as it is. I found happiness. Also, I tossed out a lot of grenades. Also, bosses hate me. I haven't seen a single one of these bosses. I've seen them marked. That's about all I really got. Come on, Jaws, bite me. You suck. Says the guy that's missing half of his Lancer shots because he's just trying to hit the tip of the gun. Don't worry, guys. The wood's being chopped as we speak. Ow! Come on, come on. I need you to die, bud. I need you to go into that great pearly... Aww. Robot gates. Killing them all. Dude! They don't come over to my side. Bosses hate me. Bosses hate this guy. See how CherryQuench handles it. Point number 5, you wouldn't believe. Ooh, I should make that my title, and then people be like, well, they said number 5, I wouldn't believe, so I gotta click on it. And then this video gets like 10 million views, all the money, all the ad revenue. It's exactly how it's gonna go. I can't see it going any differently.
Better remember that.
Yeah, I better remember that's there.
I'll take notes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But yeah, this hallway works, man. Like, I keep planning here for a reason. A lot of things spawn in this hallway. It's far enough back, and it's where the things are, like, if things are gonna spawn there, they're gonna be the most, like, clustered together. Clustered like a good, delicious granola. Sounds good. I've had nothing but sunflower seeds for a solid 24 hours at this point. I'm pretty hungry. The intermittent fasting, especially when you eat junk food, has its points where it shows no mercy.
Decoy deployed.
Is it crumbly though? I hope so. I hope so.
Sentry upgraded.
Hopefully it has like an okay amount of raisins, but not too many that's gonna be like overbearing with raisins, especially when you like, if you pour milk on your granola and then those just turn like rock hard. And that's annoying. Like nobody likes rock hard raisins. And that's a quote that you can throw on my tombstone.
Throwing frag!
Oh! Thank goodness, I think I made him flinch for my grenade. Anybody getting voodoo? Yeah, we're all good, we're all good. I'm finding the need to toss them like all the time. Can't stand oh man. I used to really love raisins back when I was in school. But then like I always just found myself like I always wanted to eat when I was a kid, hence my problems. So I just learned to like as much as I could. So like, you know, oh, the teacher's giving away free boxes of raisins. That would make kids not answer questions and that would make kids not do stuff. I'm like, yo, I want all the raisins, man. I want to just keep eating. So that's exciting to me. So like, I learned to love them. Or like, the amount of stuff kids threw away in elementary school. Oh, I hate the green beans. Oh, I hate like the noodles that come with my food. I just want the pizza and stuff. I'm like, yo, give me all that. I'm the kid that I'm the garbage disposal, man. Give me all that extra food so I get these big freaking lunches, man. That was a dream. Celery with peanut butter. I had my moments with it. I had my moments. To be honest, though, I haven't had any. I haven't bought raisins in a long time, like, and stuff like that. It's been a day.
Hey, we got 30 seconds to reach.
Is there any grenades that I can pick up? So the one downside is even with maxed out resupply, you are still an ammo hog with this grenade planting build. Unless you gotta be really slow about it. Damn, I don't know that quote from Game Grumps, man. I only know a few quotes from Game Grumps, and that's because I've only watched, I've watched a few things piece by piece over the years from them. Like the Sonic 06 event, I was there for that.
Excellent.
Or more recently, like, Aaron's really making a meme out of himself with the whole, like, him eating stuff with the mouth restrainer, and just him shouting, "More!" Ah! And all that stuff. Like, I catch highlights, I catch moments. You were always the kid that wanted to fight. I was the kid that I never got into a fight. I always got along with people.
Alright, there you go.
The closest I ever got was, and you will see this kind of come through in video games if I play more versus games on stream in the future. I almost got into a fight with one kid in my senior year of high school on my soccer team. Like, our soccer team just started with us when we were in 10th grade. We were the pioneers of our soccer division in our high school. So you got to go through eating the dirt and the mud and everything. Like, we lost a lot of games. We had to really develop our skill and really know how other teams played and stuff like that. And each time we got a goal scored on us, this one kid would always go, "Oh, come on, guys!" Being out on the field, like, he could be a midfielder, he could be a striker, so he's out in the offense. And he let the ball get back to the defenders couldn't stop it, and they ended up getting a goal. This is what happens with soccer. And what he would say after each time we got a goal scored on us was, "Oh, come on, guys." I'm like, and I would yell at him like, "That's not real advice! You're not saying anything! You're just trash talking!" Like, and I freaked out on him once. And I was ready, like, and given I'm like 5'10", 200 some pounds. This kid was definitely like 130 and 5'3". I could have chokeholded him. I could have carried him with one arm. Like, I would, if I would have let my anger fully take over, I would have probably hurt him. But that was the closest I ever got to fighting. Mainly wait, you would fight with girls, or you would fight for girls? There's a difference. And I gotta go plant whatever I can. I don't have many grenades though, so like, c'est la vie. Enjoy your burb glitch. Wait, you're in this match.
Grenade planted.
Well, I guess you have everything set up. I honestly haven't even taken much of a Tour de France at all to see what his build even is. Let's see where he's at. So we've got some decoys out in front for the extra health. He's got really going pretty minimal as far as things go. He's got 2 turrets, I think, or maybe, oh, no, 2 turrets. 1 level 4, he's got weapons lockers up the yin-yang. I've been pretty independent. I've just been using the ammo boxes. I'm good, Dave, I'm good.
Frag out. Grenadier spotted.
Relax. 4 girls? Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I never fought people for that, like, I never fought people for girls or anything like that when I was in high school either. Like, I got along with everybody, man. Like, there's a very small list of people from my high school that, like, I didn't get along with. And even the kid that I was about to fight, I mean, me and him were still friends.
Now we're cooking.
Okay, I gotta chill. Try and wait for a grenade and try and toss it out at the farther end. Yes! Perfect! Just got out of prison. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah. By the way, I might be frame dropping here in a little bit, and I apologize.
Guardian spotted.
But that same teething point, that always bugged me, and that's where Smite that caused a bit of rage with Smite, because they have these built-in voice commands in Smite that you can just type out with, like, you know, a few, like 3 keys, like VGA for example, or VAA for example was just okay, and your character would say okay. And people would say that every time they died, and they would spam it, just okay. I'm like, stop saying okay. You suck at the game, and you lost. And you lost getting single-handedly solo fed. You're garbage at this game. Like, just people saying that and going okay, and saying good game and stuff in the middle of it. Like, ooh, that really would just always set me off, man. I hate when people do that. I'm like, you're not actually giving advice. You're not helping the team. You're just being passive-aggressive about stuff. Full rage. Yeah, I just got my evil twin Orange Thirst just got out of prison. It was really he's I mean, I'm glad he's out at the same time. I hope he doesn't hurt anybody. I don't know about that phenomenal. Like, there was some girls that definitely could destroy any guy in my grade. Oh, show. Wasn't many of them. I mean, sure, minority, but they were out there. They existed, and you did not want to mess with them.
Come on, man.
And I just made friends with everybody, and it all panned out. Yup, Xenon. That's exactly it. People saying thanks in Overwatch. People saying like what you rock and stuff like that in Rocket League. Get that passive-aggressive garbage out of my face. Oh, I hate when people do that. Hate's a strong word, and I do hate that.
Looks like a good spot for it.
Oh, Gears was always the best, because if someone sent you hate mail on Gears, that's when you know you broke them enough that they were like, that they're actually mad. And then whenever you get somebody to be emotional, you've won. Like, that was always a win. I mean, I made videos about it back in the day. I should share those in Gears chat on Discord. Just if you find the channel Reckoning Night and you see this guy takes Gears of War seriously, LOL, or my Easter present made by that account, yeah. There's some good videos. Just these people that would send me these really angry, super pissed off messages during Gears. Gears 2 was the best, man. It was the best for those messages. And if someone was better and like really try-harding, like I would play the game whenever I was exhausted and tired, and like I'd be falling asleep playing. So I'd send them a message that is me just shoving the microphone, like the little headset microphones that came with the Xbox 360. I'd like shove that in my mouth and just go like, and just make random noises and just send that out as messages. And then they would send me a whole slew of responses back. Oh no, Darth got DC'd. No! Darth! Oh goodness, no! Oh god, oh god. Orange then joined the COG, because in that universe the locusts were real. All because he killed that one guy as a kid. That's exactly it. Darth, I'll drop you another invite here in a hot second. I mean, I'm just happy we have been able to get through this match so far. Enjoy your burp, Xenon. What about Apple Content? Apple Content we don't hear much from. He's a pretty neutral party.
How does that feel?
Would it even be a he? Would it be a she? I don't know. Maybe it's transgender. Maybe it's gender fluid. I don't know. Who knows in that alternate universe? Ooh, owie, you downloading Gears again? Nice. Like last time. I know, man. I don't know what. It's always like the last wave. Just the internet likes to screw with you, man. I think it is from the Gears servers and stuff like that. That sucks, man. I'll get you invited if we can get you in this last wave. If anybody has Team Revive, I'll throw you one. This is Game of Survival by Ruel Rhythm. This is a wild game of survival. Darth, invites dropped. If you want to try and make it in, totally up to you. Bad luck, Chuck, man. We won't see her until season 6. You mean CherryQuench 6.0? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But then, of course, that's going to cause the struggle of everybody likes Apple Content a lot more than CherryQuench, and then CherryQuench gets really jealous and then has a moment where he rages out at Apple Content, and then she gets really upset and starts crying and, like, you know, never wants to see him again, very stuff like that. And, you know, we got to have the, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I'm just worried you're stealing my thunder. Cherry, I would never do that to you. You're my brother. And, you know, we have a nice heartfelt moment, and the music goes, la, la, la. You know, just like that. That's all coming up in season 6 of CherryQuench. Here, take 3,000 power. Since I'm not using it. Oh. Is that a Swarmat coming to my side? He's in the middle. I might be able to fight him. And then I can maybe even kill him. This could be exciting. This is it, boys. This is it. Oh, and that's right. Darth's not over on the other side giving cover fire. Shoot. This could be a little rough. All right, there we go. My grenades are doing some good work, though. Team coordination like this. Hey, Jolly Zancher, you can always feel free to join in with us. I open it up to everybody. I don't exclude for subs or for anything like that. I just want to know how, like, what level your stuff is at, so I know what difficulty to put it on. That's the biggest thing. And also, Jolly, how you doing today? There you go. I got you. Also, this is going a lot better. This match went really butter smooth. Like, I don't know if that means that I need to play as a soldier for the rest of my life or what, like, but everything went uber smooth today. Even smoother than Uber. My Uber, like, you know, sometimes it takes me a while because McDonald's ends up, like, I drive 20 minutes to a McDonald's after getting an order, and I go there and, hi, I'm here to pick up an order for Uber. Okay, and they just start the order when I get there. Sorry. Anyways, I digress. That's a Guardian of not even of a galaxy. Ow, this hurts. Hey, ow. I tried. Thank you, Potato.
There you go.
Give me it. Give me it. I'm blind firing, and it's cool. I got it, because I'm cool. And I had a rough day. Taking one down. Sing a sad song, just to turn it around. Good game, guys. Nice job. Grenade planting, small maps. Find your spots where you want to spawn, put them at. Know where enemies spawn. Boom, you got yourself a stew.